like, something, the point you made about music being a vehicle for uh, political expression, or like
Hmm.
every culture, even in India, all of us come from different parts of India. Each
Correct.
state has its own kind of music.
Correct.
Even in countries like Brazil, the US, Mexico, Australia, all of them use music to tell something about the culture. So,
Correct.
like, is that another purpose of music? Apart from just pleasure, like, not only written but also instrumental music. Does it communicate something about the time that we're living in a way?
Definitely, it does. Even maybe if not, I as a musician now, if I have to say, I don't compose from a political. Like every time I said to compose something, I'm not like okay, this is the political message I want to say. But yeah, as a collective, if you see, if you maybe look back at history and how music has evolved, uh, unknowingly, yes, any art form, I would say, not just music, any art is a mirror of society at that point of time. Uh, so yeah, again, I'm not a very politically inclined person or knowledgeable person in terms of that. But if you look back at history, yes, I would definitely agree that. I mean, the key points where music really changed or some new genre was invented have been uh, politically, influenced. Those have been like turning points in history, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's so powerful to think about how music, and like, one of the other things that I have noticed in my own life, Surreal, is that sometimes I am going through a particular phase in my life. I'm feeling
Hmm.
down or feeling really happy, and I can find a song to associate with that emotion that actually
Correct,
enhances that emotion. And
correct.
even though I haven't trained in music, or I haven't learned music formally, I get so much joy from that process. And
Yeah,
I think even in film, sometimes music comes in especially in Bollywood, for instance, they do a great job in bringing a song to push the story forward. you
correct.
know and I think that is so interesting, because as a viewer, suddenly I'm engaging with this musical element of the
Yeah,
characters'
yeah,
lives,